Hello, welcome to On-Site Construction live demo. In this demo today, we are going to see that how you can manage your rate library, quotation, bill of quantity, budgeting and invoicing over on-site construction. So initially, in the library option, you will have rate library. In the rate library, you can create multiple items which are related to your work. Similarly, you can initially create a cost code library which will describe the items that you cover in the project and the sub items. These are called as cost codes and sub cost codes. The main objective to have this cost codes inside our system, that is that you can mention this cost codes inside the projects while maintaining and mentioning expenses, so that you can categorize your expenses into this specific cost codes. Same cost codes can also be used in the rate library. You can mention items and in which cost code they belong to. So for an example, cement plaster belongs to civil work, excavation work for foundation belongs to civil work again. So how you can add the items here in the rate library? There is an option of add item here wherein you can add a new item, the description, item code, unit, GST. Cost components are again of three types here. One is labor cost, add fees, and add material cost. So let's say for an example, we have created already an item here, cement plaster, with the item description, unit, GST, cost price, and selling price. So if we see this particular item, how we have added this. So this is the item name, this is the unit, this is the tax, and these are the cost components that we have added. So there is interest charge, so that is 0.7. Cement, which is material per square feet cost, so that is 70 rupees, and per mason cost for 1 square feet, that is 10 rupees. So the total cost of this particular item is 80. So 80 is the unit cost price, and specifically what profit we are expecting on it, the markup price. So we can also add this in respective currency, that is rupees, and also we can add this in percentage. So if I am expecting a profit or the markup over this item 20%, so it will be differing here in the total unit sales price. So we can save this item, and thereby we can use these items directly into the quotations. Rate library can directly be added into the quotation. So here you can create a quotation for your client. Initially, you can add the quotation name here. So let's say we are creating a dummy quote here. So I would just name it as dummy quote. Then you can add the party name, which is your client name. You can add the client name then here, and you can create a quotation. You can initially add a section. So let's say if we are adding a section here, which is named as civil work, we are saving it. We can again create subsections under it. So under civil work, we can mention a subsection. Let's say first floor. We can create this, and inside first floor, we can create then items. So these items now can be directly fetched from your rate library. So if I am adding any rate library which is relating to the civil work, we can just select the items that we have added in the rate library, and we can start working on the quotation. So if I am adding cement work here, and then excavation work for foundation, and I'm adding a quantity also here, which is the estimated quantity. So if it is 1,000, and for this item also, let's say if it is 1,000, so we can then just save it. So once we have saved these two items under the subsection and section, we can then save the quotation. Also, we can add the bank details. We can select any bank. We can also add the terms and conditions for this quotation, includings and excludings or permits, anything we can add with notes, and then we can save this quotation. So once we have saved this quotation, we can also download it with tax and without tax, and we can properly take a PDF of it. So once you are downloading the quotation, there is again an option wherein you can also manage the header and footer for this particular quotation. So here in the settings part, we are going to provide you PDF template wherein you can also upload your header and footer images, and then you can download these quotations with the proper letterhead format for your company. With the stamp, signature, logo, terms and conditions attached, you can create a detailed quotation which will adding the subsection, section, and the items under it with their proper unit rate, tax, and amount. Now, moving forward, once the quotation gets approved from the client, we can directly use this quotation inside the project also. So we have created already a project here, which is a dummy trial project. It is very simple. You can just add the project name, address, and city. Once the project is created, you can go inside the project. Here we are going to provide you several options like overview, wherein you will be getting the financial health of your project, party, task, transaction, attendance, material, equipment, subcontractor, files, and estimate. So after quotation, now you can create a project and then you can move to the estimate part. In the estimate, you can just name the BOQ. Let's say it is a dummy estimate of the project. So I would name it as dummy estimate. I will add the client name here and then I will save the project. Save this estimate. So once I have saved this, I can directly fetch the quotation that I have created from my quotation library. I can directly fetch this quote with the particular items under it and I can save it. If I want to also further add any other changes or anything else apart from these two items, I can also add any item from my rate library. Also, I can create multiple sections and subsections here. Again, we can change the terms and conditions if we want to add any bank details, notes, any extra information, that all we can add and we can save this estimate. So once our estimate is now saved, we can see the budget also along with the BOQ. So this is the BOQ of the project. We can download this BOQ again with the letterhead format for the company with properly client name, tax, and everything mentioned, bank details mentioned. We can download this BOQ, and similarly, we can get the budget ready for the project. So based on this budget, we can again compare that what is the project value, what is the project expense, and what is the total sales invoice and BOQ value. Now, when it comes to sales invoice, it is also directly linked with the estimate. So here in the transaction, we are going to give you sales invoice option. In sales invoice option, you can just click on next. Client name is automatically added, and whatever items we are already working on in the project in the BOQ, those items we can directly check and prepare the invoicing for it. So if I am doing an invoicing of 500 square feet, here I can add additional charges for anything, discount if I want to add. If I want to add any deduction in the invoice, we can add this and then we can save it. So once we are saving it, we can also take a PDF of it, again with the company logo and letterhead format. So this is how also we can download the invoicing. So quotation, rate library, bill of quantity, budget, and invoicing all are linked on on-site construction, and seamlessly we are able to manage this complete flow in the software system. Thank you.